the gist of the question, because I know that what happens is we get photos of tattoos in, and I think this is actually coming from Nicola, I think, probably. It's coming from people who work in the clinic, because what happens is we get people who send in photos of tattoos, and they show it to us, and we say whether we think it can be removed or not and how many sessions. And I think sometimes the people at the clinic, like Nicola and Sally, and the people who are answering the calls and taking the calls, are a bit surprised when we say, I had one the other day with a lady with a tattoo on the ankle, and I think I said it would take 3 or 4 goes, and she's like, wow, it's a really small tattoo. Why have you said that'll take 4 goes? You know, whereas, you know, one on the tummy, you say take 2 goes, or one, or, you know, just do it in 1 go, and it's massive. So the reason, what you've got to think about is the laxity of the skin. I mean, this was at the ankle right by the bone, behind the bone of the ankle. So it was really tight. The skin is really tight in that area, and if you can envisage yourself, the skin, you know, there's not much laxity, number one, and number two, the movement. You know, the movement of the ankle is going to put that skin under tension. So there's going to be a risk that wound will well open up. So we'll be very careful about taking skin off. Same with the hand. We get these ones on the ring finger. Often people, you know, with tattoos on the ring finger, really small tattoos. We say it's going to take 2 goes or 3 goes, tiny little tattoos. But there's not much spare skin there, number one. And also the movement is going to risk the wound opening up. So you've got to be careful not to put it under too much tension. So it is a balance between the size of the tattoo versus the laxity of the skin in the area. So like the tummy, you can take a huge bit of skin off and stitch it up. So you could potentially get a huge tattoo off in 1 go, whereas the hand, the shoulder's a classic. The shoulder's quite tight skin. It's not very, and it doesn't scar very well. So, you know, these people with big tattoos on the shoulder, often it's a no-no. Even a small tattoo on the shoulder, I'd worry about it creating bad scarring. But yeah, the finger is a classic, that you cannot get much skin out. And when you do try and cut skin out of the finger, you often get like a shark bite. You get a dent because the skin is so tight, because you're taking some skin off the cylinder of the skin. And do you see what I mean by the finger being a cylinder? So yeah, fingers are difficult and ankles difficult. Tattoos, why excision rather than laser? Well, I would say, to be honest with you, the first line of tattoo removal is laser. To be honest, and I always tell people that, look, try laser first, because when laser works, it's really good. There's obviously no scarring, and it's, you know, it can be really good. So I usually say to people, actually, laser is the first line treatment for tattoos. We really see people, we don't do laser at the clinic. We only do excision. So we only really see people once they've had laser, tried laser, or there's a reason they might not want to try laser. So, but if, you know, the advice I would give is try laser first. The problems with laser is that sometimes it can struggle, and sometimes it can make a blurred version of the original tattoo, and it can particularly struggle with colors, with the pigment. When the pigments come, so you often see that it's got rid of the black, but there's still the pigment areas. So you could always do laser first, and then have the bits excised if there are pigment areas that the laser can't cope with. But as a general rule, I would say to you, laser is first line. But laser can be painful, and laser can take multiple goes. But having said that, excision can be painful, and maybe it can take multiple goes sometimes. So it's no right or wrong, but I do think that laser is probably the first line. But if it doesn't work, or if you need it quick, you know, some people say, I'm, you know, joining the army. Well, actually, the army probably don't mind about tattoos, do they? Maybe they do. I don't know. Do the army join? Okay, I've got a job in an office or something, and I'm not allowed a tattoo or something. So if they want it done, boom, there, you know, obviously excision will get rid of it.